Quick message for my subscribers. Stop what you're doing right the fuck now and download this video and get ready to make this bitch viral, because I have a feeling it's going to come to that. You ready? Go. You know, the last time I watched a video this fucking stupid, it was by a YouTube user named 2Rocker4You.
Hi there, everybody. Well, what I wanted to do was to give you guys a quick video about the whole DMCA issue and Amazing Muslim.
Cool. I've actually been wondering about that. Been a little curious.
Now, the first thing that I want to say is that there was a method to my madness. There was a reason that I did what I did. And I'm not apologizing for that reason. But, you know, I understand that maybe I should explain to people why I took that action, because I think there are some people, particularly other atheists, that would like to know, or maybe they're confused by it. But I thought about it, and I've decided that I'm not going to tell you guys exactly why I took that action, but there was something that was in my mind, and I just took the action that I took, and it was my decision, and it's mine alone. But I'm not going to tell anybody what my motives were.
Let me get this straight. You were somehow motivated to file a false DMCA against another YouTube user, but you don't want to explain what your motives were. What could be the motivation for that, Naomi? What could be the motivation for knowingly filing a false DMCA against another YouTube user? I have a few guesses. Naomi, your motivation for this is the exact same motivation that Venom Thing X had to do it to Thunderfoot. It's the exact same motivation. The reason you don't want to mention why you did it, you don't want to elaborate on this method to your madness, is because you know there's no fucking justification for doing what you did. No matter what little scheme, little plot, little plan that lies beneath your actions, there's no actual fucking justification for what you fucking did. You filed a false DMCA against another YouTube user. That's what you did. What's the motivation? I mean, aside from ass pain. And don't get me wrong, yeah, the Amazing Muslim says some fucked up shit, but we know that it's all a part of dogma. So what, you can't out debate the guy? He has a little bit more charisma than you, and I did notice that. He's a little bit more convincing than you are. If I had my head in my ass, or I was a complete idiot, I might have taken his side in that debate simply for that reason. And I think that's why you got fucking ass hurt by the Amazing Muslim. Because you didn't have the fucking wherewithal to conduct a conversation, a back and forth discussion with him, without resorting to DMCAing his video. That's really where you took this, Naomi. Gotta tell you, I'm a little bit fucking disappointed.
But one thing that I think is really interesting is the emails that Johnny was receiving, predominantly from Muslims. He told me something like 20 emails. Maybe it was 15, but it was like a large number of emails, predominantly from Muslims and one crazy atheist. And from the Muslim emails, he told me that they were like 3, 4, 5 paragraphs long, just full of profanity and like ad hominem attacks. And Johnny told me that the language, even that they used, was very sexual in nature.
Pardon me, Naomi, but I just have to stop you here. What does any of this have to do with you filing a false DMCA against another YouTube user? What does any of this have to do with that? Anything? Maybe? Possibly?
Johnny also told me that there are like 4 or 5 videos about the DMCA issue, and I haven't watched a single one of them. Not a single one.
Well, you can make that 4 or 5 or 6 videos now that you don't have to watch concerning this topic. Maybe I don't have to worry about you filing a false DMCA against my video for talking about what you did by abusing the DMCA. Maybe you'll just ignore this one too, and I won't have to worry about a strike against my account. But, you know, once you're a false DMCAer, that's what you are.
There was a method to my madness. But like I said, I'm not going to really get into that. But I'm perfectly fine with people uploading the video. Go for it. I encourage you all to do it.
Let me get this straight. You want people to upload a video onto YouTube that you DMCA'd because you didn't want it on YouTube? If that right there doesn't scream false DMCA, I don't know what the hell does.
But what I think I would really like to convey this message is this. I never read any of those emails, and I haven't watched any video responses. But I think that it's quite amazing that my actions have the ability to make those Muslims so angry. Because what that means is that they're giving me a certain amount of power over their life. Anytime somebody's words, actions, or whatever choose your emotions for you, you're giving that person power over you. And the Muslims have demonstrated that I have a certain amount of power and control over their lives.
That's honestly what you think that you've conveyed here, Naomi? You have power over the Muslims and their lives? You simply demonstrated that you have the power to file a false DMCA and get someone's video taken down from fucking YouTube. That's the power that you've displayed. I mean, 2 Girls, 1 Cup was a fairly popular video on the internet, Naomi. Doesn't mean I have much respect for the girls that were in it. I mean, anymore nowadays, sticking a jar up your ass can get you some attention, Naomi. And if attention makes you feel powerful, that's a huge fucking statement on your character. But what do I really think? I think you should issue an apology to the amazing Muslim. Because what you did wasn't a fucking slap in the face to Muslims, Naomi. It was a slap in the goddamn face to anyone who values freedom of speech. That's what your DMCA was. So DMCA my video if it makes you feel powerful, but people will remember this video. And it will affect your credibility and your character. If that matters to you, fine. If not, I don't give a fuck. Do the right thing. You know you're fucking wrong. Anyway, peace.